Meal prepping is a system that bridges the gap between knowing the information and getting the benefits out of it. Today in this video, we are going to do weekly meal prep that will give you stabilized blood sugar response, enough protein throughout the week so that your nutrition is sorted in the next 90 minutes. Let's do a weekly meal prep with limited ingredients in less than 90 minutes. I'll put a detailed guide in my meal prep group. So if you want that detailed step-by-step guide, you have to check the link in my description below that will allow you to be in our WhatsApp group that gets weekly guides and much more information about these weekly meal preps. Let's get started.
Any meal prep guide starts with smart grocery planning, because the food that you exactly need to be used in the entire meal prep series should be planned well in advance. That's what saves a lot of your time. So we soak Rajma, kidney beans, because that is going to be one major source of protein and carbohydrate for us. Also, we mix equal parts of rice and quinoa to get high quality protein from our grains. Moving on to making first our amla candies. For this amla candies, we need some 5 to 6 amlas that you're going to chop. Add some salt, black pepper and red chili powder, which is completely optional. Add a little amount of water and some mint leaves. I have prepped some mint puree that just helps me quickly add this to variety of my recipes like this amla candies. Then we take this out and store it in ice cube tray in deep freezer so that we can use it throughout the week. This turns out to be a great source of vitamin C and gives us that easy way to consume amla regularly. Also very tasty. So just ensure that you store it very effectively as you store your ice cubes. This leftover amla fiber need not to be wasted. Add some yogurt to it. It turns out to be really sour and tasty. You can either make chutney out of it, add it to your wraps, or you can make and roll some parathas out of it. This really turns out tasty and amazing, so you can use it for a variety of recipes because this gives us added fiber and vitamin C. So don't waste it, just add some yogurt to it and use it for multiple recipe. Then we move on to make our retinol shots. Retinol is great for your skin, so if you're someone who's trying to manage good skin health, this is what you need. It's a great anti-inflammatory shot. For this you need fresh ginger, fresh turmeric, some carrots and oranges. Blend this all together. Now this becomes a daily part of your routine for good skin health. Usually we know that we need carrots, we need oranges for good skin health because it triggers the production of glutathione, but usually we don't have that much amount of time to take this much of antioxidants. Now when we blend this together and store it in 60 ml shot bottles, which you can easily get on Amazon, or also I'll link it in the description below, you will be able to consume it on regular basis. This really helps. This maintains consistency, helps us good amount of antioxidants in these form of 60 ml shots on daily basis. So I have prepared 5 of them, so it ensures at least 5 days I'm consuming these retinol shots. Moving on to our major recipe of the meal prep, which is going to be coming from the source called Rajma, the kidney beans. Now we are going to prepare 3 important and major recipes from the Rajma itself so that we can use the same ingredient for multiple preparation. First is this tasty, amazing Rajma paneer oats patty that you can either add to your multigrain sandwiches, or you can have or enjoy these patties as it is with a dip that we are going to prepare in this meal prep series itself. You just add the spices, dried amchur powder, some garam masala, salt, pepper, red chili powder. Add your oats for that crunchiness, then your paneer for that added protein. Each patty will have about 5 to 6 grams of protein because of this much amount of legumes and paneer added to it. Roll it into a firm patty. I use a very little oil in preparation, but you can add little more depending on what your goal is. If your goal is fat loss, then using little oil is recommended. Then yes, you can use it in multiple recipes. I will make sure that I use it just to eat the patties, 4 to 5 of it, and rest I am going to use it in wraps or my burgers. Next important Rajma preparation will be this paste, where we saute some garlic, onions and Rajmas, and also add peri peri sauce. You can use any peri peri sauce of choice, some salt and red chili powder. Mash it well together. Now this forms an effective paste for our wraps and sandwiches. I usually like wraps with this. It tastes like yummy burrito wrap. Very tasty, very Mexican. You can easily store it in refrigerator for next 3 to 4 days. Moving on, we make a Rajma salad. Now you cut some lettuce, add some tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and take some green chutney, which is made out of mint or coriander leaves. Add some salt, red chili powder, some lemon juice. It turns out to be very tangy and tasty, and also gives a good amount of protein. You can also add tofu or paneer fresh. I've also added some peanuts here. Mix it well together, save it for the next 2 to 3 days in refrigerator. Very easy to eat, very light on stomach in summers, and also great amount of fiber. So you need these kinds of salads in summers, and especially during your lunchtime. Moving on to the next is a very important dip that we are making out of yogurt. It's an epigamia Greek yogurt that we are using. We have added some grated cucumbers to it. Now with epigamia we get some added protein. You can also use hung curd if you don't get the Greek yogurt. Also add tadka to it. In tadka we added garlic, peanuts, some green chilies and curry leaves. We have also added some salt to it. This dip turns out to be a great gut booster for you. Then we have taken edamame, we have boiled it. You can also use the regular soybean because edamame is not readily available everywhere. And now we are going to roast it with some jeera and add our boiled quinoa and rice mix. This is going to be one of my favorite recipes from this meal prep. I assure you, you are going to love it and repeat it in the coming weeks. Just add your boiled rice and quinoa and add your salt to it. It is going to be very light on your stomach with that added protein to your grain. You can also add that yogurt dip while you have it so that you get that added protein. It turns out to be really tasty and amazing. For the rest part of edamame, we convert into a crunchy snack by adding some salt, red chili powder, some dried mango powder and a little bit of oil. Now mix it well together and add it to the air fryer. You will get that crunchy snack to enjoy anytime you want, and also add garlic for that added punch. This really turns out to be tasty. Store it well and enjoy it for the next 3 to 4 days very easily. For the added protein, we also marinate tofu so that you can get at least 2 to 3 recipes in the week from this itself. We marinate tofu in yogurt. Now with yogurt based recipes, you cannot store it for more than 2 to 3 days because we are storing it in refrigerator itself. If you can keep it in deep freezer, then you can store it for more than 15 days. But I won't recommend storing any yogurt bases in your deep freezer because it loses its texture, not the nutrition but just the texture. So we cut our protein, that's our tofu, marinate with some Greek yogurt for that added protein, then some salt, red chili powder and oil as I mentioned. Again, keep it in refrigerator for that added flavor. Make amazing vegetables with it, or you can add it to your variety of salads. Just roast it, grill it and enjoy it. This turns out to be really good, tasty and a great source of protein. This is what you can do. Also add peanut to it, make a thecha tofu out of it. It's your choice, but yes, it's going to be amazing if you try it for multiple times in the week. Next, we make this amazing mix of powder that's great for your digestion. We take it in morning. You all know that I've been taking it since a very long time. We dry roast some saunf, jeera and ajwain, then blend this together into a powder. This powder, you just add hot water in morning and consume it empty stomach. Act as a great digestion booster, helps me get rid of that bloating. So whenever you want to feel better with your digestion, this is what you need. I've always kept it ready at my availability. Now you're going to store it very well. The storage plays a very important role in meal prep. You have to use glass containers, and that containers should not have any moisture. So make sure that you get rid of any water if there is, because when you're storing it in refrigerator, the microbial activity increases when there is more moisture. So we try and avoid that. However, your refrigerator is very much capable of dealing with that moisture for the next 3 to 4 days. However, when we want to increase the shelf life of this food, you have to keep it as dry as possible. I mostly use all the glass containers and mostly airtight, so that I can store it for longer period of time. So yes, this is what we have prepared for this week. We have also made a yummy and the most amazing banana protein brownies. Now this is going to be one of my favorite for the entire week. What I need for this is specifically bananas which are ripened enough, but I don't want them to be ripened because obviously that has more sugar. All of its starch is converted into sugar. That's when you get your sweetness. But I normally consume the regular bananas for these brownies. You can go with the extra ripe one for that added sweetness. So we take bananas, then mash them well together, add butter. The amount of butter should be generous enough. However, I have used very little amount of it. You want to add more, you can add more. I have taken like about 50 grams of butter here. That will give me around 9 to 10 brownies, which is good enough. Then we have added some vanilla extract to it, mix it well together, add some cacao powder. And then the major ingredient here is a scoop of your whey isolate, which is one of the best addition to this brownie. Makes it high in protein. Also, we will be using Greek yogurt here. Mix it well together. Then add 0-calorie monk fruit sweetener, which makes this brownie most delicious with no added calories. So yes, you just have to transfer this batter to the tin, add some baking powder of course to bake it well, and then you have to top it with some dark chocolate. Here the dark chocolate that I'm using is just 50% dark from Low Foods, which doesn't have any sugar. This is an amazing addition to your brownies. Just top it with this chocolate and you are just done with the most delicious banana protein brownies. It turns out to be so good. I was not expecting them to turn out this well, but yes, it did, and I really want all of you to try it for yourself. It makes like 9 pieces of the brownies, small portions that you can consume throughout the week. So yeah, that's it about this week's meal prep.
So we are almost done with our weekly meal prep. We did a very effective planning of using the same ingredient for multiple recipes, making sure that we get enough protein throughout the week, and all of our meals gives us better and stabilized blood sugar response. So that's it for today's video. I hope you will find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell, because every Friday I come up with this regular meal prep vlogs. This will help you sort your entire health journey in the coming time, because we all have information, but how to implement that information will make the difference. So planning and prepping really helps. So yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Till then, stay fit, stay happy.